to the Comic on Demand show.
All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. My name is Mark Harmon, and you are watching the Comic on Demand show. This is the live drawing show where I will draw a 4-panel comic that will look something like this. But as you can see, this thing is blank. That is because I am going to let you tell me what to draw right now. How does that sound? So I'm going to take your suggestions, and I'm going to take two suggestions, and I'm going to combine those two suggestions together to create a 4-panel comic that is hopefully funny and at least makes sense, kind of. But I do have some ground rules. Rule number 1, I won't take any suggestions of anything that like a copyrighted material like Superman, SpongeBob, Batman, whatever. Okay. 2, I try to keep the show PG, so I don't take any suggestions of anything not PG related. Do you know what I'm saying? But not like those, you know what, like sometimes there's those weird like 80s movies that are PG, but they should be like rated R. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's say right now PG, okay? Why is my... Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's better. I was like cutting half my head off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, keep it PG. And 3, no like celebrities or sports mascots or anything like that. Okay, so this is an exercise in you and mine and yours creativity, our collective creativities combined. Okay, so you think of something that's not already been thought of, and I will draw something that's never been drawn, right? Like, we're making history here, people. Come on now. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Make sure you can see the chat, because I'm gonna push a button and the screen's gonna change, and then I'm gonna put go in the chat. Okay, so when it says Mark Harmon with a little cartoon head, hold on, is that Slythe in the background? Yes, it is. It is Slythe. This is my Slythe from back when I was, shoot, how old was I? Anyway, this toy is really old. What does it say here? I'm curious. It says 1985. So I was probably like 4 or 5. Okay. So yeah, this is my original Slythe from back when I was like a kid. I do have some toys that I, lost or got used, and so I bought a new one on like eBay or something, right? So like I have some Ninja Turtles or other things that aren't my original toy from when I was a kid, but that guy right there, he's the real deal. That is a authentic vintage. That was mine when I was a kid. Anyway, oh yeah, suggestions, right? So make sure you can see the chat. When it says Mark Harmon go, then give me your suggestion, and then I will take the first 2 suggestions that I see on my end. There is some, look, on my end, it looks different than yours, okay? I've had this come up in the past where someone was like, hey, mine was the first one, but on my end, it wasn't. I'm going by what I see in my chat thing. It could look different from yours. Okay, so... yeah, so let's get those suggestions. Okay, ready, set, go. It wasn't supposed to go that fast. I have my dinner right here, and I'm not eating on camera is like one of those things you're not supposed to do, right? But I thought I had more time, so as soon as I hit the button to go, I here and grabbed a chicken nugget. But well, here we are. I'm eating on camera. Deal with it. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. You know what, Will? I think you might be the only one watching, dude. So my thing, it says 2 viewers, and I'm one of them. So you must be the other. So it's just you and me, brother. I'm live streaming to 1 person. All right. So we're going to say portable nuns. And I'm going to say those are the 2 suggestions. How's that sound? Radioactive isotopes. Oh, and a radioactive isotope. Sorry. Portable nuns? I'm reading that right. It's not a typo. Portable. A portable nun. Okay. A portable nun. All right. I don't even know what that means. But that's the whole deal, right? Is it doesn't make sense, and I'm gonna have to make sense of it, right? Okay, hold on. Boop. Okay, here, you can look at my screen for a second. You know what? I've been blurring the screen, but I haven't. I don't think I have to. Okay. How accurate are like nun costumes? Like when I Google this and I just Google nun, I get like Halloween costumes. How accurate is a Halloween costume compared to like an actual nun outfit? I don't know. Or even like movies, like how accurate is it in movies, you know? Like I want to use one of these ones from like a horror movie because it kind of looks cool. But I mean, is that accurate though? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's a lot of, you know, we're just gonna go with this one. That one looks accurate, I guess. Just for kicks and giggles, let's Google isotope just to see what happens. I don't even know what an isotope is. Look, what is an isotope? Am I just gonna like learn stuff right now? You know what? Boom. Okay. Whoops, not that one. That one. Okay, we got nuns, we got isotopes. We are good to go here. No, wait, hold on. Do. Okay, put that off to the side. Excuse me. I'm being so professional right now. Eating on camera and burping on camera. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do. All right. I'm 16 minutes into this, and I'm now just starting to draw. Although to be fair, like what 5 or something minutes with just that car driving around. So I recently got some freelance work where I'm drawing arthritis. It's pretty exciting. Well, I'm simultaneously, I have that job, and then I have a logo design that I'm doing for a dude. I was going to say a local dude, but technically he's like, it's a town 30 miles to the west. But 30 miles away in Wyoming is pretty much local. Anyway, so I'm doing a logo for this dude. He's like I don't know if he like restores cars or something like that. So I'm drawing arthritis, and I'm drawing like a logo for a dude that restores cars. That's like two very, very different jobs. But it's fun because it's different. there are worse things I could be doing on camera. That's true. Do you know what? I'm actually really surprised that I haven't farted on camera yet. I mean, to be honest, I am surprised. And I did do a test, and this microphone will pick it up. So I'm just saying there may be a video on my computer where I'm farting just to see if the microphone picks it up. Back when I bought the mic and I was doing tests, I was like, you know what? I should probably test this out. And so and then I went back and watched it. Yep, it picked it up all right. So I'm actually pretty surprised I haven't farted on camera. I do a surprisingly good job of holding it in. But man, as soon as I hit this stop streaming button, I let it rip, baby. Let's see, my stuff isn't super. I mean, it has to be. It doesn't have to be like super duper medically accurate. Like it can't be ridiculous, but I'm not. It's not like. It's not for a super medical thing. It's more like this business that has like an app for doctors or something, and it's just sort of. I'm not even totally sure what it is actually. But they're just sort of like instructional videos or they're like informative videos, like just sort of talking about things. So I'm glad it doesn't have to be like super accurate, just accurate enough. And there's still some fun things that I get to do, like in the video it says something like arthritis is nothing new. Even dinosaurs or, mummies had arthritis or something. And so I get to draw a little dinosaur like holding his knee going, oh, and then like a mummy with hurting joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I do get to do some fun stuff. Whoops, drawn off camera. You know what, dude? You know what's even worse? What's worse than like just farting all the time? What is it about like after you like hit 40? It's like a magic number where like all of a sudden, like your butt doesn't know what's a fart and what's not a fart. Like, what is that? Why? That's what I'm dealing with right now. Is farts that aren't farts. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you think it's a fart, and then it's like, oh, that was not a fart, but it felt like it was gonna be one. How come? Why is that a thing that like, as you get older, why is that something that has to betray you? You know what I mean? I don't remember the name of the book. I don't even buy one for myself. So out there somewhere is my work, and I'll never know. Yeah, I've done plenty of those. A lot of it's just like stuff for like education companies where I honestly I don't even know if my name is on it. It's probably just a little story with pictures and illustrations, and my name's probably not even on the thing, but I don't really care. I drew a picture that was like not my best work, and I got paid for it, and I moved on. Actually, there's probably some stuff that, not that it was like bad, like I drew anything naughty or anything like that, but just I'm sort of hoping my name's not on it just because it like wasn't super amazing, because I probably cut a lot of corners and didn't do my best because I wasn't getting paid enough to do my best. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly drawn off camera. Never trust a fart. That and the bladder. You know, I haven't. I haven't had. Okay, I was gonna say I haven't had bladder issues, but not those kind of issues. I've had the bladder issues of like, hey, let's pee 20 times today for some reason, and it's always on like days where like we're on vacation, so I'm in a car. So I'm the one that has to. I mean, it's a good thing I'm driving, because then I can stop whenever I want, and people just have to deal with it. But I'm just like, really, Bladder? You want to you want to be overactive today of all days while I'm traveling? Did you, Will, have you ever tried one of those like bidding websites where like people post jobs and then artists go and bid on it? I did one of those just like fresh out of college or whatever, or maybe a couple years out of college, and I didn't know really what to do to get work. And so I found one of those websites and I tried one of those websites, but oh boy, that thing was a nightmare. Because the problem was like I was bidding US money for what the job was worth, but you're competing against like people in India who would like I'm over here like, oh, you want this children's book for this many pages or whatever? Okay, $5,000, and someone from India is like $300. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, so I'm never getting a job. I was always getting outbid by Indian people because they could charge next to nothing. And I'm like, who's gonna like pay me 5,000 when they can pay this dude over here 300? Who's gonna pay 500 for a logo when this dude's gonna do it for 50? Ugh. Anyway, I didn't use those bidding websites for very long because it was getting me nowhere fast. And like one of my worst experiences with a client was from one of those websites, and so like I bid for this job for like $1,000, and he took it. So I was like, oh sweet. And so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so but I would like see I would say it was my fault a little bit because I was like I would send him the files like low res with a watermark on it to show him what it looked like, and then as soon as he paid me, then I would send him the high res files. And so I did that for the first half. Well, then I was like, okay, this guy paid me, whatever, I can trust him now. So then I just started sending him the high res files because I was like, oh, I can trust him. He'll pay me. Well, you can guess what happened next, right? Yeah. He just took the remaining files and ran. He never paid me the other 5. So I only made half of what I should have. Yeah. Yeah. Design me 10 cards and then I'll just pick the one I like. Yeah, no. How about not? just about started drawing off camera again. But ever since then, like, that taught me a very valuable, like, it sucked at the time, right? But it taught me a very valuable lesson. And that is, from now on, hold the artwork hostage until you get paid. What in the world is this thing doing? Yo. Okay, I am not moving the camera. What in the heck's going on? That was weird. This thing just started, like, acting on its own. So anyway, yeah, so after that, I started holding artwork hostage until I got paid. And it's worked out pretty good. People pretty much pay. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to be, like, super, like, offensive or blasphemous or sacrilegious or something. Okay, so my apologies to any, like, Catholics who may see this in the future. I have no idea how offensive this is or not. Like, I'm not going to be really making fun of your religion. But I am using a nun as a punchline. but not really, like, well, you'll see. Cause, like, I don't always know why, like, I don't really know a lot of other people's face all that well. Like, it reminds me of, when I was in high school, and after prom, we went to my friend's house. He was a Catholic, and we watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And it got to the part with the holy hand grenade, and he was like, "Oh, I hate this part. It's so blasphemous," or something. And he was, like, really, like, he was not having it. But I had absolutely no idea why, right? So I was just like, "Oh, holy hand grenade. Oh, that's funny. Okay." Although still to this day, I'm not, like, I don't know. I mean, I could have asked, you know. It could have been an opportunity for me to be like, "Hey, why, you know, how about you explain your beliefs to me?" Okay, so I'm making a joke here that I don't, like, agree with. Just putting that out there. I'm just feeding stereotypes because they're funny. That's the joke. Oh, I don't know what's gonna go there. It's just gonna be some sort of like that. It doesn't really matter what's going there. And then, oh no, watch out, a radioactive isotope. Quick, use the portable nun. And then he pulls out the portable nun. Be gone, science. I don't know, dude. You know, because science, religion, ha ha ha. That's the joke, anyway. He's using the portable nun to rebuke science. Even though that's really stupid. That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with my own joke here, okay? Especially because, like, you know, in the name of science isn't like the whole theory of the Big Bang was put out by a Catholic priest, right? So anyway, he was bothered by the holy hand grenade, but the nunnery brothel he was fine with. I don't know. See, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I can't remember. Like, I can't remember if he was bothered by that too. He might have been, and I just missed it because I was so confused about the holy hand grenade. Like, I know that they have. I don't know what it is though. Like what it literally is. I know that they have. It's like a golden ball on a chain, and there's like incense in it, and they swing it around, and like it swings around the smoke or something. And I think that's the thing that they're using for the holy hand grenade in the movie, but I don't know what that thing is, and I don't know what its purpose is. So I'm just guessing that like that's what it was. It was because it was making fun of that thing, but I don't know what that thing is or what it means. And the thing is, now that the internet exists, I could go look it up. Or I have enough like Catholic friends on social media. I could just ask them. Like the actual high school friend is not on Facebook or anything, but his wife is, and I'm Facebook friends with his wife. Well, I mean, I could ask her, I guess. Just be like, hey, why is this offensive? And see, maybe even just me saying holy hand grenade, maybe even that itself is. Maybe that's offensive. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's how just people are, you know? Because it's like when people make fun of our church, I'm pretty sure most of the time they do so ignorantly. Like they don't know how serious or not serious something is. And they just kind of like make a joke. So they're not like trying to be overly offensive. Although, okay, though, to be fair, I think the dudes at Monty Python, I think they were trying to be overly. Like, I think they knew exactly what they were doing. So, okay, so that movie is probably a little different than what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about, like, regular people making jokes or things. Monty Python definitely knew what they were doing. And look, and I can sympathize with my Catholic friend because I also watched The Life of Brian. Okay, so if you've ever seen The Life of Brian, baby, that show is very blasphemous. So, just towards like Christianity in general. So the amount of blasphemy that Life of Brian was, I guess if that applies to like the level of blasphemy that like the holy hand grenade was, then I get it. Like I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what level of disrespect was the holy hand grenade? Like, was it the level of like someone making fun of our garments? Like, was it that level? Or like making fun of the sacrament or something? Like, is it that level? Or is it just like making fun of the fact that some of our songs are like super dregs? Like, honestly, some of our hymns are kind of bummers, man. Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, during Christmas time, when the person in charge of music picks the hymn "Ring Out Wild Bells," dude, that song is a bummer. But the lyrics to it are like all super happy. But the actual music itself it sounds like a funeral song. I'm like, is this one of those old songs that was just like a cultural thing back then, that songs just sounded really depressing? Like back in the 1800s. Hey, Greg, are you gonna share some funny Moab pics? Did you and Bruce take some funny Moab pics that are appropriate to share in polite society? Actually, I think you know what? I still have pictures I need to upload from our um, Monument Valley trip. They're just sitting on my phone, and I haven't uploaded them yet. Dude, on my mission, the people that had the best music. Okay, well, all right. Some of the big Baptist churches, they were pretty good. But dude, the ones that had the music, it was the Pentecostals. Anytime you walked by a Pentecostal church, dude, that thing was a rock concert. Like, yeah, a lot of the Baptist churches were like loud and you could hear them, but they were like, you know, gospel music with the organs and piano and stuff. But the Pentecostals, dude, they had the drums and they had the electric guitars and it's Pentecostals, man. They knew how to do it. I don't know if y'all. No, stop it. Stop. Someone is. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna break another rule of streaming. I've already eaten, burped, and now I'm about to check my text messages. I hope. Jeez. Okay. I hope I hope I didn't just show that on camera there. I just checked my text message. did it show? Did it show? Oh crap. I don't know if it showed or not. I hope it didn't show. Or else am I gonna get in trouble? Is YouTube gonna flag me? Because I just showed a bare bum on my live stream. Okay, good. It didn't show. Oh man. Why did I even check that? I'm over here doing a live stream and I'm like, wait, let me get my text message real quick. Gosh, dude. You know, do you know what kind of power I wield right now, Greg? Like, I could open it up and I could show it right here. I could show the entire internet your bum. And what would you do about it? Nothing. Now, I would probably get flagged and, you know, kicked off YouTube forever. But it might be worth it, you know what I'm saying? See, I say the whole internet, but honestly, these things get like 12 views. So, 12 people would see your butt, not the whole internet. Let's be honest. I showed it to the people at Arches. all the influencers out there. And you were like, put this on your story. Okay, I'm getting like really sloppy because I'm basically just phoning it in right now. All right. There it is. There's the comic on demand of radioactive isotope and portable nun. So science, they're just having a conversation and science shows up. So they're like, oh no, science, quick, get rid of it. And they use a portable nun to get rid of the science. I don't know, dude. There it is. That's the joke. Anyway. So thank you, Greg and Will, for showing up. Thank you for being the... hey, it says 4. And that's us 3. So somebody is lurking somewhere. I'm not answering that one. Well, not right now anyway. Anyway, that's Comic On Demand show. Thanks for showing up. My hat looks funny. Is it my head? My head looks funny. My funny head is making my hat look. But then those 12 people show 12 more people. Hey, wait. Wait, if I show like 12 people, and those 12 people show 12 people, and those 12 people show 12 people, I think I just got like a really good business idea. Okay, anyway. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Button. Anyway, thanks, Will, Greg. Thanks for showing up. And see you next week.